My dear students, Assalamu alaikum. In this video, I will tell few shortcuts when you multiply and divide with tens and shortcut to shifting of decimal point. When you multiply any number with 1, you will get the same number. And when you multiply with any number with 10, just what you need to do is just add the 0 at the end. Because 10 has 1 0, you should add 1 0 at the end. This is our answer when you multiply with 10. Similarly, when you multiply any number with 100, just what you need to do is add 2 0 at the end of the number. For 3 0, add 3 0 at the end. Similarly, for 4, add 4 0. So these are all the shortcuts when you multiply any number with tens. Similarly, any number divided with 1 gives the same number. If you divide any number with 10, then you must place the decimal after one digit. Because 10 has 1 0, you must place the decimal after one digit. That you must count from the right side. In the same way, if you have 100 divisor 100, okay, then you must place the decimal after two digit because 100 has 2 0. So place the decimal after two digit. For 1000, we have 3 0, so place the decimal after 3 digit. But when the number already has decimal, then what we should do? Here we can shift the decimal. I will tell few shortcuts. How can we simply use that technique? So when you multiply any number with 1, it will use the same number. Decimal also will have the same position. So when you multiply any number with 10 that has decimal, what happens? The decimal will shift to the right side. Okay, it will shift towards right. So it will shift one digit. Okay, because a 10 has 1 0. So when you multiply with 100, 100 has 2 zeros, so it will shift 2 digit. The decimal will shift 2 digit towards right side. Similarly, when you multiply with 1000, it will shift 3 digit. Now the decimal comes to the end. Okay, there is no value of decimal if it is placed at the end, so no need to represent it. So I can just ignore this decimal point. If you have further zeros, then simply I can add the 0 that I told in the previous slide. In the same way, division, when there is a already decimal, when you divide it with 1, you will get the same number with same position of decimal point. I told you in the multiplication, when you multiply with tens, the decimal points shift towards right. Division is the opposite process of multiplication. So what happens? The decimal will shift towards left side here. So when you multiply with 10, 10 has 1 0. So I will shift the decimal one digit towards the left side. Similarly for 100, 100 has 2 0. So I will shift the decimal 2 digit to the left side. Similarly for 3 digit, I will shift 3 digit. Note that decimal is placed before the number. So if it is placed before the number, then there will be no whole number. You can see there is no whole number here. So we can just mention 0 to make a complete number. Okay, so 0.82771. If we have further zeros, for example, if we have 10,000, then what you need to do is we must add 0, dummy 0 here, and we should place the decimal. Similarly, if we have 2 zeros, then we should place 2 0 here, and it goes on. Now, I will tell where we should place the decimal after the multiplication and division. So this is a shortcut video. I will not multiply this number. I will just tell you where we should place the decimal. So when you want to multiply 4.56 into 1.2, just multiply the number 456 into 12. So forget about decimal, just multiply as usual. Then you will get this answer 5472. After that, I will check in the question where is the decimal. So in the first number after 4 there is a decimal. So we have 2 digit after decimal. Right side, okay, you should check in the right side. Right side we have 2 digit after decimal. In the second number we have only 1 digit after decimal. Okay, for the multiplication we must add these two number. 2 plus 1 is 3. So in answer we must have 3 digit after decimal. So we must place the decimal point between 5 and 4 so that we can have 3 digit after decimal. I will repeat once again. So see, let me check in the question. In 4.56 we have 2 digit after decimal. In 1.2 we have 1 digit after decimal. So 2 plus 1 makes 3. So we should have 3 digit after decimal point in answer. So division is the opposite process of multiplication. So what we should do is, in the multiplication we added the decimal point digits. In this case we subtract the decimal point digits. So see, in the first number 5.472 divide with 1.2, just divide as usual without decimal, divide this number, you will get this answer 456. After that count the number of digit after decimal in the question. So in the question 5.472 has 3 digit after decimal, 1.2 has 1 digit after decimal. Now I will subtract these two number. 3 minus 1 is 2. Now I will place the decimal point after 2 digit counting from the right side. So it will be between 4 and 5. You can see we have 2 digit after decimal. So these things you should count from the right side.